With the whole world under lockdown, a lot of people don't realize some of the more crazier things happening lately. For instance, South Korea is suffering from a pedophilic criminal ring containing more than 260,000 people, the Nth Rooms. The Nth Room, or N Bon Bang as the Koreans call it, is an anonymous chain of Telegram chat rooms. On those chat rooms, nearly 300,000 people had access to child pornography, rape videos and worse. But how did all of it start and where are they now? Going back in time, the first major incident that happened was the shutdown of Sora.net. Sora.net was a website with a mostly male audience. It contained various adult movies which are illegal on its own in Korea. However, they also contained real spy cam videos as well as real-time rape invitations. The website has since been shut down. However, the idea wasn't exactly new to Koreans. Similar websites existed before and still do right now. 2019's Burning Sun scandal revealed that even people in high positions and with a fair amount of fame are also connected to similar crimes involving forced prostitution and rape. There are enough videos about the Burning Sun scandals, so I will link some good sources in the description if you want to catch up on it. Going back to the Nth Rooms. The chat rooms have been created in late 2019 by a Korean who calls himself God on Telegram. In the beginning, there have only been the first room up to the 8th room. Like I said earlier, those rooms contained illegal, lewd and explicit material that have been shared onto the groups. The idea behind those groups is criminals pay for getting the entrance link to the anonymous rooms. The price would range about $200 to $1,000, depending on the room. The link was given out by the second main suspect, Watchman. He watched over the rooms, accepted the payment and shared the link. The original rooms have been deleted since about September 2019. New rooms have taken the place. One of them, arguably the worst of all, the doctor's room. But before we look into that, let's take a closer look at all of our main suspects. God. There's little known about God. He's our only suspect that hasn't been arrested yet. He created the original rooms but deleted them since. Apparently, he left those rooms for another admin to inherit. That admin is called Mr. Shin. Mr. Shin is said to be a male in his 30s. He previously received a suspended sentence for violating the Act on the Protection of Children against Sex Crimes. He received a 1-year imprisonment. Watchman was the first to be caught by officials. He was later revealed as 38-year-old company worker by the name of Mr. John. He sold and sent a link for the Telegram chat rooms to all the buyers. Mr. John previously received suspended sentence for pornography distribution. His original sentence was 6 months. However, because he has a huge connection to the Nth Room case, a new trial will be held. Dr. Our third and last suspect goes by the name of Dr. He is the creator of the most disgusting Doctor Room. He blackmailed dozens of women and children into sending him pornographic material. There is a translated interview online about a middle school student that fell victim to him. She explains in detail how Doctor got into her mind in a really manipulative way. I will leave a link to all my sources in the description for you to read on your own. The Doctor has since been arrested, and due to a public outcry of Korean women, police and media even revealed his picture and his real name, Cho Ju-bin. He is known to be a 25-year-old male and had previously worked in an orphanage as a volunteer. On March 20th this year, Cho Ju-bin has been arrested along with 13 other accomplices. The rooms have now filled with over 300,000 people and there's supposed to be at least 71 victims. 16 of those are said to be underage. Depending on how much money the criminals would spend on the entrance, they got to see a variety of gruesome videos. In the rooms, girls and young women have been forced to be enslaved. The acts they had to perform contain barking like dogs, carve names like doctor or slave into their flesh, have sex with their own siblings, get raped by men assigned to them, eat feces. The list goes on. Thus far, about 200 people have been arrested that are known to have a connection to the Nth Rooms. including Watchman, Doctor, and Mr. Shin. There's even a case of an nth room user committing suicide. It is good news that a lot of the criminals are being arrested. However, there's a problem in the system. Those cybercrimes mostly go without heavy punishment. Because of that, women in Korea are attending a lot of protests to get their voices out, to fight misogyny, to fight for their rights, to fight for their life. April 15, 2020 marked a small sign of hope for all Korean women. A new lawmaker was elected into the government. Since then, there was no significant news about the whole topic. However, I highly suggest you keep yourself updated on this rabbit hole. Just imagine 260,000 people from an island that has 56 million people living on it. That is 0.5% in those chat rooms alone. Even worse, this chat room sparked the idea in many other copycats, some criminals even as young as 14 years old. Korea is and has been full of misogyny since a very long time. According to the Gender Gap Index, which measures the gender equality, Korea just ranked 116 out of 145. So, long story short, Korea is superior in a lot of ways than most countries. But they have such a twisted view on women and gender equality. It's just disgusting. So, no matter where you are in the world right now, check on your loved ones frequently. Anyways, that's it what I have for today. Have a good night and stay safe.